There's been lots of rumors and speculations in regards to Raila Odinga's whereabouts, and so that prompted ODM to put out this statement, and I quote, "The political formation of impeached former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and his struggling team of Kalonzo Musyoka and Eugene Wamalwa, among others, are on a familiar campaign of misinformation on the health of former Prime Minister and ODM party leader Raila Odinga. The misinformation is broadcast by the same team that went on a frenzy against Honorable Raila'S bid for the chairmanship of the AU earlier this year. Gachagua, Kalonzo and co have co-opted sections of the traditional media that are happily picking feeds from bloggers, including AI-generated images, and broadcasting them as some kind of investigative breaking news." So long story short, they are saying Raila is okay. These stories of him not being fine has been engineered by Kalonzo and Eugene Wamalwa alongside Riggy G. Now sadly, no one even believes that ODM statement. Not even Riggy G. Here's what he had to say yesterday.
If a leader is said to be unwell and he is well, you just ignore and go on with life. You don't have to say you are not unwell. Why should you bother? Number two, if you feel that the rumors are bothering you and you need to tell people you are well, you don't have to write a letter. All you need to do is do a few activities here and there, and then people can say you are well, and the matter just dies. President Moi, the second president of the Republic of Kenya, used to do it that way. He would disappear for 5-6 days. People would say Moi is sick. Then he would turn up at KICC and brisk walk from KCC to Harambee House. The matter just ends. These characters of Raila, what they would have done if they thought their rumors is unwell and they want to say, and they are bothered, and they shouldn't be bothered anyway, but if they are bothered, they should have just organized some activity. And even say, if they say he's out of the country, they are not even saying which country. You know, they are even the one creating more suspicion, because you are saying he's not in Europe. If you say he's not in Europe and you have nothing to hide, just say where he is. Looking at it, there are two fronts in my thinking. It's political mischief. One, if Raila Odinga will not run and he'll support William Ruto, a lot of people from Luo Nyanza are saying that if Kalonzo is on the ballot and Raila is not on the ballot, almost 40% would vote for him because he has stood with Raila.
And this is what Wiper Party had to say in response, and I quote, "The latest outburst by the ODM party through its surrogates over imagined misinformation on the health of Raila Odinga is nothing short of political theatre, an act of desperation from a once respected movement that has lost both its moral compass and political relevance." Kalonzo ataki ujinga. Let it be stated clearly, His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka harbors no ill will whatsoever towards Mr. Odinga. The two leaders share a long public history of cooperation and mutual respect. Any suggestions that Kalonzo Musyoka wishes harm upon Raila is malicious, reckless, and utterly false. ODM's attempt to drag Kalonzo into its internal confusion is a weak distraction from the crack splitting the so-called broad-based government they are now defending so blindly. Kalonzo doesn't want any games with these guys. Personally, I'm starting to enjoy the savagery of Wiper. Washikilie papo hapo paka tumalize kura ya 2027. Anywho, moving along, my suspicion is that this story of Raila Odinga passing or being unwell could actually be a fake invention of ODM. Just look at this tweet debunking their fake rebuttal, and I quote, "ODM rushed to dismiss rumors about Raila's health, even dragging Gachagua and Kalonzo into it. Then they posted a photo to prove he's fine, only for Kenyans to notice the background reads King's College Hospital, London." You can see it back there, top left, where the arrow is highlighting. But if you look at Raila, he looks like he's okay, nothing off about him. So in my opinion, this whole Raila issue is fake, and it was designed by ODM to help achieve the following two things. Number one, this ploy was to test whether Raila Odinga still has the admiration of Kenyans, and to their shock, the answer is no. Just check out this video from Malcolm.
This is so crazy. Jana nimepost watu waombe Raila Odinga, mtu wangu. Nimesoma comments. Nimekuwa nikisoma comment nasema kuna mwingine anasema ati Raila apate nafuu ende nao wapi? Nyi wa Kenya mmenishinda. Na kwanza hata mchukui kura.
So that's where Raila currently stands with most Kenyans. I guess ODM has their answer now. Number two, this fake Raila story could have been designed to put pressure on Ruto to sign certain deals, because they are selling him the fear that he is running out of time. Baba ni mgonjwa, is not feeling well. If you want to truly secure your endorsement, whether he's there or not, sign on to this MOU. Tumekubaliana, there is 7 billion which you owe us through the political parties fund. We want half the ambassadors, half the CSs, half the PSs, and Kindiki's seat. We also want deputy president. Sign on to this while Baba is here with us, so that no matter what happens, you are safe. Could this be a ploy to create that kind of urgency. You can never rule anything out when it comes to politicians. Because I don't think Kalonzo and Gachagua and Eugene Wamalwa, of which all three know Ruto and Raila very well, can come out to say that it is a fake story if it were real. If it were real, they would have the insider story. They also have their people pale ndani in intelligence areas. So be very careful with Raila Odinga. He's the smoothest snake oil salesman that I've ever seen. Even Ruto will not be able to evade him. Now, at the end of the day, guys, that's just my opinion. Do let me know your own comments in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And with that is today's ad of the day. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. Now, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for Davidwafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing Davidwafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.